Hello, my name is Allie, and welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm out of it already. But, so we are back with Mystic Destinies. We're still in the prologue. We're not in a route yet, but I'll probably do the route by, well, I know I'm going to start off with Show, because I believe he's one that's a good starter. I don't think it has specific routes order that's best to do due to storylines. I just know Hikaru is last, which I don't think he even knew if that was his name, but the professor. But anyway, in the last episode, Mother was doing something to us so she could stop her curse. So, well, let's just see what happens. As my vision slowly darkens, I see Shizuka stand up. Her eyes are now completely brown. I'm sorry. Why is she kind of smirking when she says I'm sorry, though? I can barely hear her whisper the words. As she disappears from my vision, the world goes dark. Ugh. I grab my head, that's throbbing with pain. Do you see something different with her? I do. Where am I? I'm so groggy. I'm so groggy. I'm so groggy I can scarcely remember my own name, much less what happened yesterday. I managed to force my eyes open and ease myself into a sitting position. Holding my head still, I go back through everything I remember. I went to school, then I met Mother for lunch on Saturday. Flashes of strange images suddenly come to mind. Ouch, sorry. A strange house I didn't know my mother owned. Having tea by the setting sun. Then, last, the feelings of helplessness, fear, and confusion while my mother made strange preparations under a full moon. And of course, brief but excruciating pain. I laughed nervously. That's right. Must have been a dream. I can't shake the negative feelings the dream gave me, though, or my grogginess. Somehow, though, I managed to pull myself out of bed. I check my phone screen. I notice there's an email notification from the school, but more importantly, crap! I have to get to school. I rush to get dressed and grab some pain relievers before I run out the door. While waiting for a traffic light to change, I check my phone. Curious, I open the email I saw earlier. Let's see. You have been added to Intro to Mystical Studies 101. Please follow the instructions below to find your class. What? I think back, but I don't remember requesting such a class. Mystical Studies? Is that like religion or something? The class starts almost immediately after my last one of the day, so I won't have time to find out about it. I'll just go talk to the teacher and figure it out later. The light turns green and I put my phone away. Yeah, I won't worry about all this weird stuff. I'll just keep focused on what I need to do today. Despite my best efforts, my headache never went away. But my classes are done for the day. Well, except for one. I go in the elevator and look for a button to the basement, as the instructions said. I didn't even know this place had a basement. Place finger over elevator buttons. I hover my finger over nothing, feeling like an idiot. But then the air shimmers around my hand. A button appears in the empty space, with a symbol indicating basement. That's kind of creepy. What just happened? Okay, Munchie. Just stay calm. You're probably just tired and seeing things. I firmly cut off all other thoughts forming in my mind and press the button. I step out into the hallway. Sorry. Oh my god. I guess the hallway is dusty. retry after I take my drink. I step out into a hallway that looks like something out of a fantasy movie. Okay. This is getting so weird that even I'm starting to have trouble ignoring it. I'm nervous now. There aren't any students, but I can see, and I'm a little intimidated by the dimly lit hall. I think I read that wrong, but oh well. I slowly walk down the corridor. The rooms are sparse, and few between, leading me to wonder just how big the rooms are. Finally, I stop in front of a large door. I take a deep breath and gather my courage. I push it open. A black-haired man turns to look at me. I get an intense sensation of déjà vu. Are you Professor Kazuma?
So there you are, Fujimoto.
Sorry I'm late. It took me longer than I thought to get here.
No worries. It's your first day. Have a seat.
I do as I'm told. I scan the room quickly and find an empty seat in a strange classroom. Now, if you're expecting guys with really deep voices, I'm sorry, I cannot do a deep voice. When I was in choir, I was a soprano, no alto. Even though my voice has gotten lower through the years, but still. Wait, I could swear that I just saw someone familiar in the class. But it would be rude to look around, so I just face forward. Oh, I forgot to ask if I should be in this class. Oh well. I am curious as to what it's about. Professor Kazuma. I think it's Kazuma. Walks up to me and hands me a syllabus. When I look down at it, I'm not sure if it's a joke or not. Objectives. Understand early magical history. Understand basics of advanced magical theory. Demonstrate mastery of basic magical technique. What is this? But by then the professor has already walked back to the front of the room. He launches into a lecture on something called the unseen world. Everyone around me looks as if this is nothing new, but I keep waiting for the punchline.
It's more correct to call the unseen world multiple realms. Most supernatural beings live within the hidden pocket of the human realm. But there are at least 9 different realms that we know of.
I'm trying to keep my focus on the lecture, but I'm kind of freaking out. When Professor Kazuma is sounds insane, yet no one around me is reacting to it. On top of everything, there are windows in the classroom. In a basement. And they're showing some kind of mountain scenery. None of this makes any sense. I feel like I have to get out of the room, or I'll lose my mind. But through force of will, I managed to keep it together until the end of class. That's when the professor asks me to come up to the front of the room.
Fujimoto, would you come up to the front of the class? I'd like you to provide a demonstration of your power for us.
Huh? I walk up to the front slowly, in a complete daze.
This will be your homeroom for your magical classes. But I've been asked to see what you can do, so we can better place you in the rest of your classes.
I have no idea what's going on here, but I think you have the wrong girl.
You mean you really have no idea what any of this class is about?
No, I don't.
Well, maybe the fastest way for you to understand is through first-hand experience.
With that, Professor Kazuma places one of his hands out towards me, palm up. A small sphere of light forms over it, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. What? What is going on here? Genuinely scared, I take a few steps back amidst the murmurs of the class.
Here goes.
Kazuma pulls his hand back, aiming the sphere right at me. How? Why is this happening? What do I do? So I'm gonna let you guys go here. I know this is kind of like a bad place to let it off, but I can hear my son crying in the other room. So I hope you are enjoying and see you in the next video. Bye!